Alright guys, UFC 312 predictions, it's coming up in just a couple days from now. As of this recording, it is February 4th, so it's about coming up 4 days from now, and I figure I'd get my predictions for the fight cards, starting with the prelims, and then we're gonna go with the main card. So, starting off in the main card, or prelims, my bad, we got Kobe Thickness versus Alexander Topuria. Now, Alexander Topuria, even though he's Topuria's brother, Ilia Topuria's brother, you know, a lot of people are saying that he's not as good as we think, and, you know, I haven't done as much research as I should have, but, you know, I'm feeling the Topuria thing, you know. I think I'm just going to go with Topuria instead of Kobe Thickness. You know, even though Topuria did back away from MMA to supposedly coach his brother a little bit, then, you know, I still think Alexander, you know, if you're related to Ilia Topuria, you got to have some skill in you. And, yeah, he has one loss, and Kobe Thickness is undefeated, but, you know, this is probably one of the only interesting fights in the prelim cards. So I'm going to go with Alexander Topuria by decision. Next fight, Wong Kong versus Bruno Brazil, women's MMA. Let's skip that over. I'll go with Wong Kong by decision. Next fight, Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Wow, I can't pronounce that guy's name at lightweight. I'm going to go with Tom Nolan. And I'm going to go with Tom Nolan by decision. They both have the same amount of wins, but Borshev has three more losses, and he's got one draw, I think. So I just think that Nolan probably has the stuff to put it all together where it matters. Let's see. Next fight and final fight of the prelim card is Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. I'm gonna go with Jenkins, man. This fight is at featherweight. I'm gonna go with Jenkins. You know, I think Jenkins probably gonna get decision. Yeah, I think he's probably gonna get a decision and maybe get like if not a submission. But I think he's got enough to put it together. Like I said, for UFC 312 is a bunch of bum cards. If you guys see my other video, then, you know, you realize that most of these fights suck. They're not really good. Anyways, starting off with the main card now. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. I'm going to go with Francisco Prado. Yeah, I know it's kind of stupid, but, you know, young up-and-comer. And sometimes these young guys do get checked. He's only 22 years old. Wow, that's only 1 year older than me. That's crazy. He's only 22 years old, and, you know, he doesn't have that many wins. 12 wins, 2 losses. Jake Matthews has 7 losses and 20 wins. But I think Prado can probably put it together, maybe even get a finish. You know, I'm feeling crazy. I think I'm going to do Prado by knockout. All right, next fight, Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. I'm actually going to go with Rodolfo. A lot of people are high on Jimmy Crute, saying he's this and that, but you just look at his record, it's not that impressive. Look at this, 12 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. Then you look at Rodolfo Bellato, 12 wins, 2 losses. I mean, I'm not really feeling the Jimmy Crute hype. Like, I know this guy had a lot of hype at one point, but I'm not really feeling it, and I just think it's going to be a boring fight. And I don't even think he's that much of a good fighter, considering he got beat by Anthony Smith. Delusional Anthony Smith, of all things. I can't stand that guy. But yeah, I'm going to go with Rodolfo by, I'm going to go with decision, if not submission. Next fight in the heavyweight division, Justin Tafa versus Talison Teixeira. I don't know who this Teixeira guy is. I never heard of this guy in my life. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Could be a bum for all I know. Undefeated, though. 7 wins, 0 losses. But Justin Tafa has the same amount of wins, but he's got 4 losses and 1 no contest. So, just because, you know, I know the heavyweight skill level is so low that if a guy is undefeated, usually it means something. I'm going to go with Talison. And then again, I never heard of this guy before in my life. He's probably just going to be a bum. This entire card really sucks. There's only like 2 good fights in this entire card. All right, co-main event, women's strawweight, Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez for the strawweight championship. I'm going to go with Tatiana Suarez. Weili Zhang, I'm so tired of her. I don't even like care about women's MMA, but I'm so tired of her, and I'm tired of like her weird-ass fans. And fights once a year. Like, most inactive champion ever. I don't understand why people are so high on this girl or whatever. Like, she's just insufferable and annoying. I'm hoping she loses because, you know, I'm a hater, for real. I'm not really a fan of her. And on top of that, I'm just not a fan of women's MMA in general. But I'm going to go with Tatiana Suarez by submission. I think Weili Zhang is going to meet her match. She's 35 years old, but Tatiana Suarez is 34. What the hell? Both of these are old. Both of them are old, man. That's crazy. All right. Main event and the only fight of the card that's actually worth a damn, in my opinion, because there's a difference between a good card, like a good fight, and an actual fight that's really good. And this is the only fight that's good. And even then, I wish we would have got Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus, but instead we're getting Dricus versus Strickland rematch. All right, Strickland versus Dricus. I'm gonna go with Dricus, man. You know, I'm gonna go with Dricus by decision. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight. And I know a lot of people are gonna saying that Strickland is actually gonna win this fight, and I can see that because it seems like Dricus is like worrying about other guys right now, and like Strickland is just mainly focused on beating Dricus right now. And I think it's a close fight. I don't think it's gonna be, you know, like more, how do you say it, more dominant by either guy. I know some people are saying that Dricus is just gonna like wrestle him and do this and that, and I do agree that people usually level up when as soon as they become champion. I think even DC. Daniel Cormier admitted that when you level up, like your career, you just get more skilled when you become a champion, you know? We kind of saw that happen with Leon Edwards when he beat Kamaru Usman. Like, he suddenly became a lot better as soon as he became champion in the third fight with Usman. That's kind of what happened a little bit. I wonder if that happened with Dricus, you know? Like, we did saw him beat Adesanya, and that was a good fight. So, you know, but I don't think it's going to be a dominant, like, performance by Dricus. I don't even think it's going to be a dominant performance by either fighter. I think it's just going to be just as competitive maybe as the first fight. Maybe less competitive. Yeah, a little bit less competitive. Probably going to be a little bit more obvious who wins this time. But, you know, I'm very confident in picking Dricus to win. And Strickland, yeah, he's good, man. You know, his boxing and this and that. His striking, he's so weird to fight. I think he's, like, the less hit fighter in the UFC at the moment. Might be Tom Aspinall. I'm not too sure. It's either him or Tom Aspinall. I know Islam has like pretty good like defense too. Well, that was before the Volk fight. The Volks fight, yeah. Yeah. I feel pretty confident in picking Dricus honestly to win. I just think he has enough to do it. I think he can like grapple, Fred, give him like Sean a takedown threat. I think he can do enough to like strike and hit him hard, you know. And I think he's gonna put a pace on him. Even though Dricus seems to have like unlimited cardio, like even though he looks tired. Like, he can still keep going. Dricus is weird like that. He's really weird. And I just think he has enough to get it done. That's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to keep it short because UFC 312 is a bum card. This card honestly sucks. It's not a good card at all. And I recommend not even paying for this card because, honestly, the next fight night, in my opinion, is better. Look at this. 251 fight night. Jared Cannonier, Gregory Rodriguez, Calvin Kattar, Edmund Shabazian, Ismail Bodman, Rodolfo Vieira. Okay, maybe not as good. I actually know there's more good fights on the next fight night than there is on this pay-per-view. There's only 2 good fights here. Maybe 3 if you want to make the argument. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to keep it short, give my predictions. I'm not really going to give like a long thought-out prediction. I'm not really one of those people that like sits for like half an hour talking about predictions. I can't really talk for that much. Oh, and really appreciate it, guys, for reaching 30 subscribers. It means a lot. It's been like maybe just slightly under a month, for over a month since we started posting, and 30 subscribers. It's pretty cool. I know some people get like a huge amount of subscribers in like their first month or first year, like thousands. But for me, you know, 30 alone is just pretty cool because I never thought I would be able to even get that many, you know. I just thought most people would hate my content. So the fact that 30 people alone would press yes to subscribing to me means a lot. Anyways, thanks, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.